Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another day of the stream, and we're playing once again Load Time Simulator, the game, aka Dragon Age Inquisition. I always try to hope to get this up before I actually switch over to the game screen, but sometimes Origin doesn't want me to do that. So I kind of have, I'm stuck with it for you. So God, and I hate why it doesn't take this much time to load on other platforms. That's just a fact. I've played it on PlayStation 4. I've seen it played on PS3. Was it on PS3? Yeah. Yeah. Or it was either on PS3 or Xbox that I saw it. I seen it played on another console, that's for sure. And it doesn't take that long to load. But on PC, yup, it's just too long. Oh, fuck. So how are you all doing today? I am doing quite well, other than being extremely hot in this sweltering ass room. Oh god. Crafting material. Yeah, each crafting material has tiers. I like the fact that it has tiers, but it's hard to find the higher tiered shit, or what even counts as higher tier. Because sometimes some of the normal stuff you find will just count as a higher tier because you're a different level. So I don't really know how it works. BioWare never explains it. Probably because EA forced them to skip shit in order to get this out. Honestly, I think this game would have made a great pairing being released by the side of The Witcher 3. In terms of Game of the Year type stuff, it would have been an excellent pairing to just go with. Speaking of The Witcher 3, I'm gonna look into finding out what I can do. We'll just have to see. Oof. God. You know what? Let me turn this bitch up. I also apologize if you hear the fan, because I kind of need it so I don't die. I can't sit here shirtless on stream, so okay. Go to meet. Wait, what? Did it say go to meet Minister Belize or? Hey, it's an Inquisition soldier, and he's just talking to no one. Hello, Sullivan.
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Thank you. Oh my god, okay. I didn't even notice that was the stairs. Alright, I think we do. I know we spoke to Josephine last time, and Sarah, because that's why we were just there. Oh, there's Varric. There's Varric. Varric? Oh, come the fuck on.
We can't fight.
Need something?
Oh. Personal questions, hot. Nope.
Carry on.
Alright, see you later, Varric. Let's go check in on the war table stuff. See you in a bit, Josephine. find Crestwood's mayor. I hear the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cell and let him stew until the Inquisitor brings him for judgment. Goler Bly, that is a name. Okay, in Orlais now. Okay, so Inquisitor, I have the time and place of the Marquis' party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Belize privately about ratifying the Paquette's return to nobility. It's the last step we need. She holds the success of this entire endeavor in her hands. Okay. Miller is free, a little worse for wear, but best of all, by escaping on her own. Miller preserved the secret of her connection to the Inquisition. Her adventure has given her quite the motivation to prove herself. If she learns from it, I feel her future will be exceptional. Liliana, my 60 influence from that. Alright, Red Jenny attends a party. Memo from Josephine written on a letter from Sarah. This guy is a special prick. Swats his people around, thinks his sovereigns pay for it. Embarrass him at his own party, and you please a dozen people. So, people with keys and little L's. Okay. A date and time are scribbled below. Also, an Orlesian mask with other masks for eyes. That's terrifying. What the fuck? Lights out, not murder. Just let them stumble in the darkness. Small training exercise will disrupt the event. It's too trivial to ensure we are represented, but should we encourage such base behavior? I don't know what I don't want to be North Korea, so I don't know what a training exercise is really gonna do. Everyone gets a little shitty when they just start stumbling around in the dark. If you've ever been in a high school or middle school building when the lights go out, you know exactly what the fuck I mean. So, Liliana's going there. I'm serious. Like, if everyone loses their fucking mind when Cullen, you can improve morale here. So,
to work?
When the lights go out in a school building, and I have no idea why. It's like it turns into Mad Max for half a second, and then just everything goes back to normal. It's so dumb. Oh, Judge of the Prisoner. I'm gonna do that after I return to Skyhold. Oh, it seems the world has destroyed itself once again. Lisette!
Thank you for Haven and your efforts at Therenfall. I am committed to serve your worship.
Thank you, Lisette. Though I hope to see you in cutscenes.
The soldiers make me nervous. Sitting around here.
Oh wait, the last time I did this, it fucked up. Why am I doing this now? Okay. Okay. I don't see why I need anyone, but if we have to. Welcome back to Loading Times, the game. I swear it's crazy. The friends of Red Jenny. Friends don't poke them. Or friends, question mark, don't poke them. It's tempting because what else can you do but don't. Never know what you'll get. Because Red Jenny, she's been around a long time. She's everywhere. Or is she a fucking mafia? And she hits hard or she hits light. Okay, but the choosing isn't up to you. You want someone to get their deserters, save your coppers for a moral crow. For a moral crow and know what you're getting. It's like choose an Antivan crow and know what you're getting. Otherwise, don't trust these people. My God. Oof.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these du paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
The duplicates are noble, win favors from me. You don't like the nobility? Well, everybody needs a favor.
Surely, even a minister could do worse than have the Inquisition in her debt.
I am a well-positioned woman. I require something more concrete than vague promises of future gifts. And do not attempt to charm me. I am far too old to tolerate it. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
The Inquisition army, valuable information, connections between beyond Orlais, and an unforgettable night. Well, you said don't charm you, so how about I just fuck you?
I don't think we'll be missed from the party for a while.
Are you quite serious?
Absolutely.
For the pleasure of your company, Minister. Absolutely.
Lock the door.
Yep.
And fetch me some pillows.
When you gotta fuck a lady for your lady. Let's go. Oh my God, that option is amazing. Just like she says in the previous sentence, don't try to charm me, I'm too old for that shit. And then immediately I was like, yeah, I'll take some kunari. Some kunari ass for this. Like, sure, why not? Oh my God. That tells you a lot about Orlesians, though. They act all like pompous and bullshitty, but they're just as crazy as everybody else. I mean, the way their politics goes proves it. They fucking kill each other for no reason other than like a minor land dispute. It's like killing your next door neighbor because they're like 2 inches onto your property line. What the fuck? My God. Ooh. Oof. Hello there. I see we got people in the chat. What's going on? All right. Now then, before we speak to Josephine,
Committed to independence.
before we speak to Josephine, let's Let's just judge this prisoner. I assume it's the mayor of Crestwood, because we sent out for him last time.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
He has a chance to prove it. Well, that muddles things. Severe crime either way. Yeah, he does have the chance to prove it. It's severe, but he has a chance. So let's
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
inquire for Ferelden. Okay. Best I can do is exile. Ferelden can lock him up. I'll give him a clean death. I mean, here's the thing, right? The Blight is a agonizing death, and it's no guarantee you're gonna turn into a Darkspawn either. So, at best, you could call it mercy killing. But what he said is he couldn't stand to have anybody leave a sick child or loved one behind. So he just deliberately killed a bunch of innocent people on top of killing a quarantine zone. I'm sorry, dude.
War forces terrible choices on us, but justice demands its due. Gregory Dedrick, I sentence you to a swift death.
The day has come at last. Maker, forgive my sins.
Uh-oh. Game's freezing. Meme review. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Appears from nowhere. Chops his head off with the side of the axe. Alright, now let's go talk to my lady love. And we shall not tell her what I did to Minister Belize.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Yes, let's go! What is it saying? I need to judge another prisoner? No, there's no diamond there for... Maybe the game's just glitching out a little bit. Oh, shit. That's done. So, is the potions in here? I forget. I think the potions are in here, so let's go in here and give myself another potion to put in that slot since I unlocked it. I forgot I did that.
So I'm thinking...
No, Dino, we're not changing everything. Where's the equipped thing? Oh, upgrade. This must be the equipped potion slot. Wait. Is it? Oh, you just drag it. Okay. So how do I... You have to click it each time? That's stupid. What does Tears of the Dead need? Did I not unlock that? Or can I just not use it? Interesting. Cassandra, you need regeneration potions. And I'm going to give you the rock armor tonic. Sarah. Definitely getting no jar of peas. And PlayStation. I'll give you the offensive time. Dorian. I don't have what I usually give him. Alright, we'll skip that. Blackwall. Nah, coal. I don't use coal. I can give something to Vivian later, Barrick. Iron Bolt. Alright, so my offensive tonic, and we're gonna save the rock armor tonic. Because Bull's an absolute fucking tank, and he needs to be a tank. Alright. That was an accident. Oh shit. So in other words, buy Blood Lotus and Spindleweed. Okay. There's a store in the hinterlands where I can get that from, I believe. And we just need to buy a shit ton of it, it looks like. 15 more Blood Lotus and, like, I forget, what was that number? 13? Was it 13? We just need enough to get up to 30. So how's your day been going, you guys? Pretty hot, pretty cold, wherever you are. I don't know where I'm getting viewers from because I don't think, Lord, this is not Steam. Twitch has like analytics like YouTube does. I'm not sure how that works. I'm learning still. Do I have anything to drop off here? I do. Dorian! Come here, you.
Roderick,
bitch.
that Chantry fellow who led us through the mountain from Haven. You know he died, I assume. Got us as far as the camp, and then that was it.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm surprised. I really am surprised he helped.
I'm shocked he helped us instead of running off.
I imagine being attacked by something undeniably evil changes one's perspective a bit. I helped him walk. He talked about you quite a bit. He just needed to be sure you were Andraste's chosen. He was terrified of what it meant, if it were true. But in the end, he believed. He asked me to tell you he was sorry.
Thank you for telling me. He was a good man. He judged me too quickly. That sounds a little dickish. I'm glad he saw the light. That sounds more dickish, so this might be less dickish. He was a good man. There was no really evidence of that. Thank you for telling me.
Thank you for telling me about that.
I thought it was important. Anyway, we can talk about something else if you'd rather.
Why were you at Redcliffe?
I'm curious why you were in Redcliffe in the first place.
Looking up an old mentor of mine. A magister by the name of Alexius. Good fellow. Always thought highly of him. Then one day, he asks me to join the Venatori. I don't know what he was thinking. He knew I wanted to change Tevinter, not regress it into prehistoric madness. The Venatori killed Alexius once he stopped being useful.
Why did he join him then?
Seems odd he would get involved with the Venatori at all.
That's what I thought. I'd hoped to persuade him to leave Redcliffe. I suppose he had his reasons. People will do odd things when they're strung over a barrel. Either that, or I didn't really know Alexius at all.
Well, that fucking sucks, and I am sorry for that. Tell me about yourself.
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
If you say so, I hadn't noticed. Don't push your luck. I like being a sassy bitch.
Some more than others.
Some people have superior taste. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Your family's angry with you. Why not go back? You don't like to venture careful breeding? Please explain.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
That fucking sucks there, buddy.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see?
And that's how the nobility goes. When I go back, you don't like to venture.
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
But why do you care? I fully understand why you care. Because like, that, in a nutshell, is me. Not the whole family choices and shit, but like, knowing and realizing your country has taken a dive, let's say. If you, like, again, like I said, if you want me to get into politics at any point, just ask. I will, but like, just don't be alarmed by what I say because you asked. Yeah, to think your country has taken a fall for quite some time, and everybody is just either chomping at the bit to shut you down, or just fucking delusional. It's infuriating. And so sometimes you feel like you want to leave or have to leave, but you know that, and it may sound a little narcissistic, you are one of the only people who could possibly try to change things and work.
It just seems... so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care deeply about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Again, I understand.
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
Indeed. Carry on then.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Unless we were running on blocks. If anything, what's this? Probably a general not share time. My god, okay. You seem like you have something to say.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
I blame Corypheus. Now that you mention it, it's your... That's way diggish. I don't know what this is supposed to mean.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Or they could have just both died.
More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Yeah, but not needlessly.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We're better than Corypheus.
And always remember that, Leliana. Anything to report. Oh.
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, these so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Who is Calpurnia, then?
Do you know anything about Calpurnia?
Only that Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat, foster mother to the founder of the Imperium. A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong.
You're right. We'd better, good idea, and give me your plan.
Calpurnia must be up to something. Corypheus doesn't seem the type to suffer idleness.
I will not let her and Corypheus take us unawares again. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
Tell me about Vicinius. What if he knows nothing? That is a high possibility.
What if Vicinius is as much in the dark as we are?
It never hurts to eliminate an avenue of inquiry. And we should tread lightly with the Venatori. They have contacts and spies, just as we do. The sooner you speak with Vicinius, the better.
What do you know about him, then?
Vicinius sounds like a Tevinter name.
Born in Tallow. Although he claims to be from Virantium. He sells rare oils and amber, and prefers red wine to white.
What side of the bed does he sleep on?
He's unremarkable. I cannot think why Calpurnia would care.
He sells oils, you say? Is it essential oils? Or oil? Anything can be bought and sold for the right oil! God, Jadron's fucking hilarious, man. Like, I don't care that he's a Republican. He's hilarious. He should be forewarned. I'll try charm. I'll get him to talk. I'll try charm.
We need him to open up about these bloodthirsty cultists. I'll bring wine.
Vicinius could be a useful ally. Merchants travel. And they love gossip as much as coin. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Rayo.
Thank you.
Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest.
Indeed.
We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Now, before I go again, is there anything to report other than that?
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
Yeah, we will. You must miss Justine. Yeah?
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Does anything ever go right? Best not to dwell. Well, if you want to talk about it.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I always thought I was serving the Maker. He called me, I answered. For years, I did his work. I gave so much, and he took it all. And then he took my greatest friend. Either the Chantry is right and he's not listening, or he is content to be cruel. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. Let's not speak of it. You still get things done. You don't. Let us not speak of it. I mean, you still get things done. It's like it's more of the like, I don't care. You get your job done, so it's cool. But I don't want to just be her fucking boss. I want to be her friend, especially since I played with her on Origins. Drawing a blank for a second. Yeah. But yeah, no need to apologize, really.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Yes, indeed. Any updates?
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Alright, then recruit
I'll leave you
them.
to your work.
Recruit those sympathetic generals from under the Empress's nose. Just do it. Take them all. We'll be the largest army in Thedas, goddammit.
We must stop the Wardens from carrying out this insane plan, Inquisitor.
Yeah,
to
that's
seek
the
out
fucking
these
plan.
old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
That's the plan. Like, sending an army into the deep roads against the old gods is a good idea. Using demons is a terrible idea. So again, it was a good idea, but a terrible idea. Don't forget the
And
demons.
calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
A tool that gives Corypheus an army.
That's not the point. Even if they could succeed, the entire idea is wrong. The Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
I mean, if you say that, what the hell do you actually think about the Blight there, Solus? What do you know?
What can I do for you?
Tell me about Corypheus, then.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
You've given me good counsel before. I could use some now.
My apologies, Inquisitor. My poor manners shame me. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
Tell me about his orb.
I would like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast that destroyed the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
The orb is elven. Yeah, he told us that.
You said that you believed the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
I mean, he's right about that, so no one really knows how that happened.
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the Blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
Perhaps. He also seems to have something closely connected with red lyrium. I don't really understand what it is, but he seems to be connected to it in some way, shape, or form. It's just blighted lyrium, but like it seems ingrained in what and who he is.
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You're certain? Well,
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible. Assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself in your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Okay. Loading Screen Simulator Volume 3. Okay, so what's this? Rise. Yep, not saying. Let's go with the stone tree. So Galen made his way through the wood until he saw a light of the quarter moon. Shining on the rock. Elise emerged from the pines, and they shared a quick embrace, making their way towards to the waiting ship from a local version of Resourceful Lovers. Okay. It's said that lovers who kiss the stone tree will be blessed with a long, happy marriage. Those fond of the superstition tend to ignore the renditions of the tale in which Galen and Elise drown at sea. What the fuck? Okay, Sister Hulda, from the unpublished work of folk nonsense and what is that? Absurdities. Well, if you want people to regard that, why isn't it published, Hulda? Oh my god. It's like how people romanticize Romeo and Juliet and just kind of forget that they both died at the end. Spoiler warning if you haven't read it. Oh my god. Okay. That's fucking great. Oh god. I apologize. I went to bed late last night and been fucking with my sleep schedule for the past couple of weeks. So I've been passing in and out all day today. I know I won't pass out in here because it's, well, if I do, I'm dying of heat stroke, so please call the police. But yeah, I'll be fine. Only time I've ever really passed out in a chair was once when I was playing For Honor. Hello.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
Thank you. That must have been quick. We're not here for me. Thank you, I guess.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
I wouldn't allow that. Of course she did. It got results. That's fucked up.
I would never have agreed to that.
You were in no position to argue. You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
You didn't, or two, that's not smart. Why didn't you actually?
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt
shit,
to
I
seal
got
the
12
rifts.
followers. Hey, y'all.
I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
This matter to you? This isn't how it happened. I'm glad to stay. Well, what made it matter, Solus?
It was that impressive to see me awake.
You had walked in the Fade. I have explored the Fade more than anyone alive. But even I can only visit in dreams. But you might have been able to visit me here while awake.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
I swear, like, the Dragon Age games always have some pretty good fucking writing, but I think that was the best written scene in this entire, like, series, because that shit gets me all the time. Because it's not, because this is like Haven's area is Inquisition territory for real. There's no reason to think that they didn't just, like, after the excursion to Skyhold and everything got set up and reorganized, that they didn't just, like, dig that shit out and use it for another base for refugees to go to and just live there and hang out now that it's not needed as a headquarters. But nah. And I mean, and it wouldn't have taken them that long. Any like couple of mages with fire magic could melt snow. Even if you did bring down half a mountain on them, it might take a while, but who fucking cares? You got magic. Uh-oh, the stream is freaking out. What happened? That's weird. Okay. Why is... Okay, not yet. Okay, oh god, as a further update, I might do a full playthrough of Total War 3 Kingdoms at one point. I really like this bed. I really liked it. I think I like this better than the Ferelden, was it Ferelden 2 bed. I really liked it. It even has the fucking lava that dwarves use to... That is a badass bed. I wish it had the canopy like the Ferelden 2. Only because I like those beds. Why? Because I'm fucking weird. Okay, don't judge me. But I wish that I wish it had, but I like it. Oh my god. And downstairs we go. Thank you for that experience, Solus. I hope you did not touch us in our sleep. Probably not, though. Because honestly, other than like a female elf, he does not seem to have a sexual bone in his body, thank God. So let me go speak to him about what the hell just happened.
Sleep well?
That was, I don't know. That was strange. That was incredible.
I've never done anything like that before. Do you regularly talk to people in dreams?
No. Consider that one more rule you have effortlessly broken in your rise to power. I had no idea that the anchor would allow you to dream with such focus. It is truly remarkable. but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
Sure, like what?
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it.
All the ruins.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found the ruin of Barandur, a lost Tevinter city buried deep beneath a dead and barren wasteland. Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one dark moment, every living creature in the city seared and smothered. They were statues in the ashes, like a mold made to recall the lost.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Reminded me sort of the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I met a friendly spirit who observed the dreams of village girls as love first blossomed in their adolescence. With subtlety, she steered them all to village boys with gentle hearts, who would return their love with gentle kindness. The matchmaker, so I called her. That small village never knew its luck.
Yeah, I wish I could get that. Every girlfriend I've ever had has cheated on me. I wish I could have a matchmaker spirit.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a savage human horde go marching toward the battlefront. They sang a soldier's hymn to keep formation. Primal music shook the ground. These savage, unwashed warriors carried harmonies no chantry choirs mastered, though their cause was all but hopeless. They sang songs that made the spirits weep.
Yeah, that seems to happen.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
See you later. Alright, is there anyone who I haven't spoken to yet? Varric does not have much to say. Let's go speak to Blackwall and Bull. Oh no, I think I tried speaking to Bull before. Mixed elements, okay. And then I believe we still have to go see Josie and Valroy. Yes, we do. I'm sorry, Josie, I'm coming. Alright, Ron Swanson.
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I'm glad. What about the Wardens? So we have your loyalty. I'm glad.
I'm pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a Chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Wise words, isn't it obvious? It is a little obvious, but why follow at all? Some people don't have a choice, and some people just can't lead.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
Investigate. What happened?
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
Honorable. Which explains why it was a tourney.
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
A generous act. Why did he help you? You couldn't win on your own? Why?
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
I'll turned out different, but not necessarily better, which is usually the answer to life. Regret is useless.
Different doesn't always mean better.
In this case, I think it would have been better. But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Blackwall. You big-ass softy.
We need to head to Adamant Fortress as soon as possible. If there's a chance we can stop Corypheus from destroying the Wardens, we can't let it slip away.
Special. What's in Adamant? The Warden's corrupted. What's in that?
What do you think we'll uncover in Adamant?
Nothing good. Hearing the Warden's plan was bad enough. Now we'll see it firsthand. Best case, we find a nightmare. Worst, we'll find a nightmare, then die painfully. I still can't believe what they're doing. I thought I understood the order.
Are the Wardens corrupted, then?
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of Wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
We need to find them. How's your state of mind? All but you. That sounds like I'm being suspicious. Is this a state of genuine care? Or we need to find...
Are you feeling alright? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Well, thank you. That's comforting. Do you know much about him?
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of Magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Yeah, that's what happens when religion and magic is mixed. Why didn't you know?
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians. And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
I think it's valuable to know both, because if you don't know how it came to be, then you can't prevent doing it again in the first place. Oh, they're more like Corypheus. I already have the answer to this. Yeah, there were, including him, 7 Magisters went into the Golden City. There are 6 more like Corypheus. The world's kind of fucked.
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like Corypheus?
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
Corypheus stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of years. You'd think the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
Let's discuss something else.
Alright, I'll speak to you later then.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Alright, let's go to Val Royale. Gives me the opportunity to go see Visinius too. Oh my god. Click the arrow, goddammit. Confirm. Okay. Hopefully my editing quality will go up soon. Alright, Blackwall. I do not know much of the Warden Blackwall. We know he became Constable of of the Grey in Valshavan. The Grey, what is it? The Grey Wardens in Valshavan? After Warden Constable Fontaine assumed the position of Commander of the Grey from her predecessor. Where was it? Wait, what? He also bears the Silverite wings of the Valor, an honor bestowed upon Orlesian wardens for deeds of great daring. Okay. All right, loading screams. Loading screams. Oh my god. Okay, if I can ever figure out how to edit shit very well, and I'm gonna stop talking during loading screens, and then just put screaming.
Certain about him.
Your words are benign, but your tone implies a scandalous insult. Well played.
Alright. Going the wrong way entirely. This way. This way? Yeah. Josephine! Hello, beautiful.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Good.
They also send their compliments on how handily you dispatched their agent pretending to be the Comte.
I'm glad you're safe. That's nice of them. It's good it's over. I'm glad you're safe, Jane.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them, that you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer?
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
How did you come to it? I imagine she had, like, her accent melts my heart. So, I also imagine she's got a pretty amazing singing voice, but I wouldn't know.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
Can't imagine you doing it, and now you're a diplomat. Sounds risky. Well, of course it's risky.
You seem a bit steady for such an outgoing lifestyle.
The life of an entertainer didn't suit me at all. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
Yeah, but it was self-defense, Josie.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
Well, no one nice if he was willing to murder you.
He seemed willing enough to murder you for the game.
Perhaps. I feel I'm the last to judge whether or not he would have actually used the blade. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
You don't need to, beautiful.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Such a gracious woman deserves nothing less.
Such talk. I'm quite overcome.
Should I stop?
Oh, no. I mean, yes. I meant no, I don't... Well, if you meant to draw a blush to my cheeks, you've completely succeeded. Let's return to Skyhold before anyone notices.
You go. I have something to do here in Valroyo. A little house call. So what else? Friends Virginia. Lord Seeker Lucius. I am fully aware of the intent behind your predecessor's declaration. Lord Seeker Lambert pried the Templars away from the Chantry control and led them into assault upon all mages, for reasons you both find justified. However, I am uncertain the Seekers of Truth went from fuck. The cards just go away anyway, so fuck it.
What happened here?
Looks like the merchant got hit.
What's this, notes? Okay.
It seems Vicinius angered Calpurnia by sending her mistreated slaves.
Really? Most in Tevinter wouldn't bother to care.
She was paying a fortune for literate slaves. Why? What can slaves do that Venatori can't?
5 healthy males. Duck at 20 for 1 from missing. Oh my god. 10 healthy female elves. 7 healthy female humans. 2 literate. Set aside for
An invoice for a shipment of slaves.
Sinius was selling more than Rosewold.
Oh, Jesus, that's sweet. And fist to the face. Or the ass.
That must have been Vicinius.
It seems the Venatori tired of following him.
Let's look around.
What's over here? One crystal piece.
A shattered crystal. Let's find the pieces.
Penetrate tome. What's in here? The lever's not. You know what? I can sell stuff here since I am here now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Can I? There we go.
Here's another one.
What you got for me? Wait, which way? Oh, it's this way. There we go.
The crystal's whole again, but hold on.
Lady Calpurnia, I had no intention.
I warned you of consequences should the slaves you bring me suffer in your care. Venatori, show him my displeasure.
No! Wait! Wait!
A dwarven relic, restoring memories. There's 1 or 2 in Minrathous. Very rare.
Dagna might know what to make of it.
Well, that's why he's dead. Okay. And jump off a balcony, a signature to this game. Going the way of the Druffalo. Upon ascending to the 2nd floor of the tower, a gruesome sight greeted us. A ragged collection of bones wearing robes of one of the senior enchanters. I had no... Okay. I can't finish the sentence, can I? Alright, let's go sell some shit. And then go talk to Liliana and Dagna. Oh wait, there's a vendor right over here. Excuse me, Barnabas. Valuables. So, boom. There you go. I think that's about it. Yep.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt.
World map. Even though that is surely just a staircase. Travel. Oh god. That is my neck. Grand Enchanter Fiona is considered an anomaly among mages. She is, for instance, the only member of the Circle of Magi ever to leave due to recruitment by the Grey Wardens, and then return. Interesting. The circumstances of that return are largely unknown, but the notoriety she gained within the Circle allowed her to... Okay. Oof. I'm gonna see about turning on an air conditioner after I finish streaming. I don't know. Clothes are just terrible for the summer. I understand why our ancestors wore loincloths and changed to like full body furs in the winter. Oh god.
Your trip to the merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpurnia was a slave from Minrathous. Even slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him.
That's almost sad. Corypheus isn't much better. Can we use that? Can we use it?
What else does her past reveal?
It haunts her. Calpurnia has freed every slave she's purchased. Vicinius tracked his shipments. My agents will investigate. This may lead us to Calpurnia's lair. In the meantime, speak to Dagna. The crystal you found on Vicinius fascinates her.
Oh yeah, let's go talk to that little crazy dwarf. I love her so much. I wish you could... Have I said that I wish you could fully romance a dwarf? I'm pretty sure I have, or at least talk about Scout Harding. But, like, yeah, come on, you gotta give me a dwarf to romance. Just this once, please. Why'd I go this way? I know where the Undercroft is. They better have a dwarf to romance in the next game, and one for both genders, please. Matter of fact, nah, just give me like one of each gender for all races as companions. I don't care how many people you have to hire, fucking do it. Or I swear to God, I will burn this place to the ground. Oh my God, if any of you watch Archer, you know that's like this building is a tinderbox, and I will burn it to the ground. Archer's great, man.
This is an amazing find, Inquisitor. The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve voices, or a likeness, memories, you know? You don't know. Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
These documents you found, Inquisitor, I've made interesting... discoveries.
Have no fear of demons.
But the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepare as I have directed.
I shall, Elder One.
Sod it. Oh, sorry. The crystal couldn't take anymore. Wasn't meant for this.
Or we just see what's this vessel? What vessel did they make? Well, first, what was that?
That looked like Corypheus and Calpurnia.
It was a memory stored in the crystal.
No, that was vital information. Did you see Calpurnia's expression?
Their alliance may be less than harmonious.
What's the vessel then?
Corypheus said Calpurnia was going to be a vessel. A vessel for what? They spoke of power and demons. But Calpurnia is already a magister. Corypheus must have some other plan.
Calpurnia doesn't trust him. Dagna, what can you do? What a waste of resource. That's fucked up. Nothing is a waste of resource when you're fighting a war like full of demons. She doesn't seem to trust him.
The crystal showed us Calpurnia hasn't bought into Corypheus's myth just yet.
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really? If we hid it among Calpurnia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
Huh. I can split it and keep half here. We could hear her speaking right then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpurnia's Venatori have been digging up elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in a lair, I cannot overstate the value of what we might learn.
It feels just, we won't try it, then why not attack her?
Why not attack Calpurnia head on? You attract attention, Inquisitor. Her spies would see you coming. A single agent may slip in and out without notice. This crystal may yield great rewards.
Alright, then we got one shot. Let's do it.
Right, simple. Dagna, any chance it'll work?
Oh, there's always a chance. I mean, yes.
If there's a rift growing between Corypheus and Calpurnia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready soon. I think. Let me find the Quicksilver.
Alright, then let's go plant this shit in her home. I'm gonna come get your wide-grinned ass. Like, if you saw in the cutscene in Haven, she's got like a massive gap in between her teeth. Oh god. Yet she's kind of got like the Timmy Turner bite to it, and it's strange. Like, I don't want to disparage the actor that they modeled her face after or anything, but like, god.
Leliana wished to speak with you, Inquisitor. It seemed rather urgent. It's good to see you.
Well, I was just talking to her. What does she want? I'll talk to her after I go do this war table mission then. See you later.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Her. Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's Cullen. Improving morale.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Oh, Josie's free. Okay. I'm sure I can get, yeah.
All right.
Construct a memorial for us. In friendship with Orzammar. I need a favor, actually. Let's call it a loan. Since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Headtown 3, the repuncheoning. The repuncheoning! I love you, Varric. Like, come on, man. The repuncheoning appeared in print form in Antivan printer a couple weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror of that. That is that title. You titled it, Varric. Come on.
It was abandoned when we arrived. Who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it
I had
changed
my
hands so many
contacts
times, the original builders can't be
in the
traced.
Merchants Guild.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
The best they could find out after spending a couple hundred gold was at Viral Boneforth. Okay, is a pen name. Well, okay. I could have told them that for free. You could. You've got contacts with the Antibes printer houses. Maybe you could find out more. Actually, Josephine, she's Antibes. I could ask a friend in Antibes to look into the matter. I suppose this author has evaded the Merchants Guild. The Crows might. The Crows are assassins. And then, Cullen just doesn't participate. Let's see what Josie can do for us. And then that's everybody in use. Back. Oh god. It's getting hot and sweaty up in here. Alright, now let's go tech. Let's go talk to Leliana, see what she wants. Open the door. That crow scared the shit out of me. Leliana! What do you want? Oh, come on, for real? There we go.
Inquisitor, may I have a word?
Sure.
I notice you've paid Lady Montelier quite a number of compliments.
I do like her. I am in love with her, and...
Yes. I enjoy her company very much.
An entanglement with our ambassador seems most unwise. I asked Josephine to join the Inquisition because we needed a diplomat, not so she could be toyed with.
And I'm not toying with her.
I enjoy being with Josephine. I'm not trying to break her heart.
Then I would be more cautious. Josephine's no stranger to courtly intrigue. But love? There she's an innocent. She has no idea you are truly attracted to her. If indeed you are.
I am.
What do you have against the idea of me being attracted to Josephine?
I have not known you long, Inquisitor. Neither has Josephine. Her heart is easily carried away. I want to be sure it's taken by someone who truly cares.
And I do.
So, if you feel anything towards Josephine, I want to know.
Well, nothing to do. That's about. I am absolutely
Yes.
interested.
I'm very attracted to Josephine.
Is that so?
Yes.
Whatever is between you, I ask that you treat her with kindness. For her sake, as well as yours.
You do know I could open a Fade Rift in your brain and just scatter your body parts to the wind, right? I respect you, but don't threaten me.
Whatever happens, I'm glad to see Josephine has a concerned friend here.
I have so few true friends these days. Those that are left I deeply cherish. I will not trouble you any further, but I do watch over my friends. Good day, your worship.
Well, I do hope you count me as a friend. And away we go. Swear, we're gonna scare the shit out of Solus so many times. Oh, he wants to talk. Hello there, Red Faya. How are you?
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
Really, you?
But you don't need anything from anyone.
No,
You're known for that.
He's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
How did you hear the cry? You have friends? No, we'll rescue your friend.
I'd be happy to help. What did these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry?
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
I mean, yeah, opening a Fade rift in somebody's brain is pretty brutal, and nobody wants it. Everyone would be good against that. Nobody wants the ones that aren't in your brain. Why didn't it want him? Why would they summon it? Probably for protection or something.
Do you have any idea what the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
I'm doing pretty good. I apologize for any, speaking delays. I don't speak during, when characters are talking, or cutscenes, really. Or I try not to. But I'm doing pretty good. I am slowly boiling in this hot-ass back room where I keep my laptop, not my laptop, this is the desktop. Fucking hell. I'm slowly boiling myself to death in this room because, I don't know, I guess the house wants me to roast alive. Maybe we bought the Poltergeist house 2 years ago. But other than that, I'm pretty good. How are you? How's your day going? Oh. Why didn't it want in then?
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Rivain. But not everyone wants to go to Rivain. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Alright, I'll help you out then.
Alright, let's go get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Okay, so since you're talking about fire sticks, what are the limitations of fire stick? Because I didn't know they could access Twitch, but now that you're telling me that, what the fuck does it do? I have no idea what it does. I've been told that it does it to get it because it does a lot. But what am I just to imagine it's the Jesus stick? What the fuck was I doing? Good to hear about your day though. What the fuck was I doing? What was I about to do? Alright, Memories of the Grey. Oh yeah, the fucking... And the Exalted Plains. I hate the Exalted Plains! Okay. Crestwood, the Rifts. Unfinished business. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go explore some places. Fort Cassandra. Here lies in the abyss. Oh, specializations for the Inquisitor. Speak to the trainers. Oh, no, I've already got that. Oh, it's a remote type thing. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, let's, okay, so we got one in the Western Approach, one in Priest de Leon, one in the Emerald Graves. That's where we need to go. That's one place we need to go. One in the hinterlands, and then, okay, so let's take out the ones in the hinterland, the one in the hinterlands and Western Approach first. Oof. Alright. Cassandra. Wait, I can view it? Oh, that's what that does. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Cassandra, you're coming along with me, sweetheart. Fire has apps. I'm assuming that's the fire stick that has apps. Come the fuck on, Sarah. Stop being a bitch. So is it like how some of those DVD players that are connected all to the internet and shit, or like not necessarily a game console, but like the media portion of a game console that has that? Is that what it is, or oh, like YouTube and Twitch? Oh, that's cool. Okay, that makes more sense. I try to give as little money to Jeff Bezos as possible, but when he has something I require, I must buy it from him because everyone else charges extremely expensively, or it comes from Korea. Hence the if you have ever heard the Wish app, it's like extremely inexpensive, but you got to be willing to wait like 2 to 3 months, or at least a month. At least a month. At the most, I'd say about 2. Which sucks, because it's really great. And I wish they didn't send things from Korea. Because that's where, like, I looked at one of the packages to see where the distribution center was coming from. It was, like, somewhere in South Korea. I can't remember the name of the city. Let me get on my laptop to talk. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Oh my god, I'm burning alive. Go get your laptop, man. I'll just sit here and drinking my blue Kool-Aid. Okay, why is it doing that? The fuck's wrong with you, Twitch? It keeps like glitching out the bottom half of the fucking... Does that mean somebody's trying to use the suggestion box? I don't know. That's fucking strange. I hope this thing doesn't straight up just fucking die on me. Alright, Parvolan, the occupied north. The 30th year of the Steel Age, the first Canary ships were sighted. Okay, never mind. Oh my god. Oh, that reminds me. I need to take an allergy pill because my allergies have been fucking me up. I see good. I don't know what's good. What did I say? All right. Come on, Cassassi. Oh my god. Cassandra.
Nothing to report, sir.
Let's go murder the, what's his name? Sir Rebengar? Was he a fucking Viking? Okay, so he's past this fortress. I think. And away we go! Oh, Josephine's finally getting to report. Okay. I didn't tell her to fucking stop moving fast, or sprinting, or galloping such a course. How you doing? Do you like lightning?
There! A rogue mage!
3 mages in the western approach. Come here. Why are you running? Come on, for real.
One down!
Where'd he go? Thanks, Gazzy.
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
No problem. We might not get all 5 targets, but we're gonna get at least 3. Now, I was saying I see the screen's fine when you say Twitch was glitching. Oh, yeah. No, it was like the bottom. It wasn't even the bottom half of like what's showing the game. It was like just under that were all my panels and like the stream title and shit. It just kept like bumping itself up and then back down, and it scared the shit out of me because I thought the stream was gonna crash or something. What's this? Oh, we can do the dark spawn later. Nah, we're on a hunt for Cassandra. We'll do the dark spawn later. Probably, maybe next episode. I don't know. Excuse me. Oof. Into lens. Nope, we'll cancel that. The hell is this? Oh, safeguard against the looters. Okay. So we're gonna go here in Bear Country. Oh, fuck off, Snapchat. All right, take back the sky. A tavern cheer. Now gather ye drunk. Okay, that's the first line. You know it's gonna be a doozy. Now gather ye drunkards. That's how these begin. The songs of the heroes of wars and our kin. Fuck me. Well, now fight. Well, now fight. Now the fights are okay. I missed that. Fuck me. Okay. And none of us cowards. Okay. Loading screens the game. Loading screens the game, everyone. Oh, fuck. How often do you stream? In terms of like how long or like on what days? Because in terms of how long, it's usually like an hour or two, usually 2, and then I go offline. But I stream Monday through Friday. Yeah, Monday through Friday. Fuck. And if I'm feeling like up to it on the weekends, because I try to use the weekends to like, you know, hang out with my friends and like just so we can see each other, or like piss about with my mom, I might do a weekend stream, but that hasn't worked out so far. I stream right now 2 games. Well, I'm gonna say 1.5 because I'm currently postponing the second because I need a controller to play it, and my controller doesn't want to work with my computer for some fucking reason. So yeah, right now it's Dragon Age Inquisition, which I'm playing now, and which I think is the greatest game of all time.
Thank you for bringing us here.
But I cannot, like, I can't play The Witcher 3 without a controller. It's just a me thing. I will fully admit that it's a me thing. But I need to be able to get a controller working. So I'm gonna look for like a Steam controller or another PlayStation controller, so I can hook it up to the computer and have it permanent. I do see now. I play Star Wars: The Old Republic. Uh-oh. Come here, bitch. Or you can just disappear. There you go. I play Star Wars: The Old Republic, but I have not ever played it on stream because I'm relatively new. Like, let's just keep it real. But I have not ever played it on stream yet, or well, no, I played it on as a test stream when I was first setting things up. Other than that, no, that's the only one I ever play. I considered doing a playthrough for the Sith Inquisitor on Star Wars: The Old Republic If anybody's interested in that, it's my favorite storyline. But I'm not too sure. I probably will. I just know it takes a lot of commitment to do so. And like, especially with the vivid colors of it, it sometimes makes my head hurt, so I might have to take a break. Alright, so what is this? Oh, the Truffalo. Search the cabin. Alright, let's try to find that then. Since I'm here. Oh wait, I might need the key. I hope I don't need that key. I think I got the key, but I don't know. But what RPGs do you play? Since you're asking, why not? Let's reciprocate the questions. And matter of fact, where'd you find me at? Oof. Find the cabin. Okay, you don't have to be that loud, you stupid.
The Venatori. So wonderful to see old friends.
Oh, absolutely, Dorian. Yeah, I understand. I'm sort of a Twitch lurker myself when I do watch Twitch. I can't help myself. Pock stream. What's Pock? I might be a little bit out of the loop. Unless I'm just like blanking on a goddamn acronym. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the support. Finally, the key. Okay. Oh, God. Oof. Ah, God. Alright, so where we go? We're going all the way up there. Okay. I think is this the closest one? Yeah, because that's blocked by a path. Alright. Oh. Well, that's good. I don't see many I play Guild Wars too. Oh, that's an RP MMO? I didn't even know that was an MMO. I thought it was like some sort of single player game. Like, but then again, I never really looked into it because I'd only heard about it when it came out, and not much else.
Inquisitor.
Ooh. Also played Black Desert. I considered playing Black Desert at one point. I just didn't like. I tried to find some gameplay on it online.
Look,
I was like,
that's the King's Road down there.
Look at that. Who's in there? Oh God. I played Final Fantasy, but can't do monthly stuff. Yeah, I feel that. Times are tough. Times are tough. Everybody's broke. But I considered playing Black Desert at one point. I just never really took the time to sit down and like research into it. I mainly wanted it for the character creator because I tend to I like to write and I like to visualize what I want my characters to look like. And I heard that the character creator was free, but that was like some years ago, and they must have taken that part down because it was I guess they separated it from the game at one point. Alright, what's in here? Finally. Oh, It's a Fade Rift. Or a demon. 2 demons. Nope. 8. That'd get crazy. And well, the game is cheap now. How much does it cost? Sarah, move! Alright, oh, there were more. Alright, so, let's go back to the quest map. Was just on sale for 5. Damn, really? Normally 10, but normally 10. Oh, that's still relatively cheap, damn. Alright. Is it like through Steam, or is there like a portal? Like with the Old Republic, but not a portal, a launcher. But is it on Steam or a launcher? Oof. Prowler, Falomire. I spent the last week in the Falomire. The bog stretches forever. It's slow riding at the night. When the mists get thick, you can still travel along the old road. And there's enough good hunting to make the trip worthwhile. Fish, birds, even a few hearts. Wait, aren't hearts supposed to be horses in this game? Who the hell eats horse? But okay, a Diary of a Hunter from Denerin. Okay. There's one thing to look out for, though. When anything dies in the water, the mire preserves it. I was stalking a magnificent buck through the when a corpse crawled out of the water at me. I'm not afraid to say I ran. Well, yeah, it's a walking corpse. No rack of antlers worth fighting a demon. Yeah. My cousin is in Fisher's End, although, thought it was funny. Yeah, it's funny. It's pretty funny. Says he has to look out for undead every time he goes outside the village. I don't know. Okay. Well, it's through KQ, but it's also on Steam now. Oh, okay. But going back to games, I also played DA Origins and have played Inquisition. Yeah, I've played Origins. I've also played Inquisition. Let's straight up be honest. I've considered doing Origins on stream along with 2. But being older games, I don't know how they'll really go over. Cause, excuse me, cause I've played. I don't remember much of Origins. I remember the general plot, but I don't remember much other than that. So, you know, I don't want to end up lost in like the chase and wilds for God knows how long. Worried or excited about it? Dragon Age 4. I got a particular opinion about stuff like that. I'm excited because, for fuck's sake, I love Dragon Age, but I've been conditioned within the past several years to be like, no games, no hype, no game, no hype. Them's the rules. So we haven't seen much but a teaser. So I'm like, okay, that looks awesome, but no game, no hype. Them's the rules. And like I heard like what is it? Like in March or a couple of months before that, maybe February. I'm watching play. Oh, okay. I heard like a couple of months ago about how people were getting outraged. I feel the same, yeah. But how people were getting outraged about they're not like the creative team being shifted around, like being switched entirely, and so they had to change some things for Dragon Age 4 because there was a new team in, and it's like, okay, I guarantee you it wasn't that far in the developer stage.
Feels her connections with the Navarran court wouldn't be of use, my lady.
Like, why are you getting all pissy over a game that has showed nothing of itself yet? It hasn't showed absolutely anything other than what's technically an animated teaser trailer, just to let you know that the game exists. So like, calm your tits. Don't twist yourself up in knots over a game you haven't even seen yet. Just calm down. I understand. Yeah, I just hope they don't do it live. Yeah, fuck live service games. Fuck that. None of that. Although I can't possibly... I'm about to say this, but I know EA can do anything if it means stealing your money. I can't possibly see how they would turn it into a live service game, because Dragon Age has traditionally always been single player. They put multiplayer into Inquisition. That didn't really get any popular, but I guess maybe loot boxes, but like, what the fuck? What would you do? It's like, if they tried, it would ruin it for sure. And I don't want to give them any ideas, just in case one of the three people in the stream. Oh, go away, Origin. I don't care. Unless one of the three people in the stream is a dev for BioWare. Are you? If you are, let me know. I got a couple of game ideas for you, but I own the property, so I'll work for you, but don't expect it to stay when I leave. They were talking about doing that. And using the stuff from Anthem. No, what they were... Okay, and that's part of it, right? When they said they were talking about using stuff from Anthem, they weren't talking about, like, loot boxes.
We cannot neglect our soldiers' training.
About,
can we neglect roads? Our
like
allies
some of
cannot take the same route through the mountains we did.
HUD assets. Like shit, like things like menus and like, not necessarily icons, but like the way, like, say if there was a specific like loading animation, like stuff like that. It wasn't nothing to be freaked out about, but since like there was no information other than hey, we're using Anthem's assets, everybody just lost their mind. And then BioWare was like, shit, let me explain. Stop. I still have, like, I have faith in very few things, but BioWare is still something I have faith in. Only because they have produced some of the greatest games of all time, even with EA being at their throat. I'm more worried that they were trying to do it live. Yeah. I honestly don't see how they could. Like, what would that even be? But, you know how it goes. Let's not risk it. I'm excited about DA5. Wait, what is Ops 4? Because, like, if you ask me, I'm excited about Dragon Age 5 too, but I need 4 to come out. Exalted Plains. Alright, God, let's do the Exalted Plains so we can talk to Solus. Yeah, I am excited about Dragon Age 4. I want to keep it reserved for a little bit until we start seeing, like, gameplay and trailers. Oh, no. Hey. By the way, as the title, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. This is simple. What the fuck is wrong with me? As my channel name indicates, I am Emperor Blackman. Or you can just call me Tyler. Okay, venture forth. Oh yeah, Cassandra had somebody here. Oh wait, that would entail that we'd have to do some stuff. Alright, Cassandra had someone here. Oh god, I don't want to... Actually... remove all. Confirm. Please check out. Stop. Go away, Origin. We're gonna confirm, go there, talk to Harding, come back. Since I have to, I'm gonna craft Solus some better armor. But I'm mad at you, Solus, and you know what you did. Don't be messing with me. It's kind of my thing to call him. Oh, no problem. I was just, you know how it is. I just want to let people know that I am a friendly being. Oh, jeez. But I will call it. I don't really care. Call me whatever you like as long as it's not racist or dumb. Oof. Horsemaster's note on mounts. Have you ever seen a proud rider atop a regal mount? That's your failing. Okay, so assuming the answer is no. Such animals are common enough, but their costs. There are costs. So keep them away from chance of blight. Keep anything away from the chance of the blight. Theft or attack. And war horses are under attack a lot. All nonsense. Okay. Yeah. Thankfully, I have not encountered racist name calling. But I always fear it, just in case. Oh, shit. Load time simulator. Oh, except the music's coming on, so it's not that bad. Come on. There she is.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile. This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
All this talk ruins the mood. God, I resist the urge to flirt with you, Harding, because your romance is a giant tease. Bloody history?
This is where the elves made their last stand, isn't it?
Ah, you've studied the Dales. Yes. When offered a chance to lay down their arms and surrender, they refused.
It's true, like, okay, 100%. First time I played this game, I did the Harding romance, and it's just flirting back and forth until the end of the game, where it's like, well, not the end, but like at one point she's just like, yeah, no, I'm not looking for a relationship. It's just like, excuse me? You mean to tell me I could have been romancing somebody else this entire time? Thankfully, though, I had used the information I knew about the game already, and I had never seen any Harding romance videos. So I'm like, something's off. So I had been speaking to Josephine a lot, and she just like took my heart, and so I had kept something up with her. She's just a big yes!
This rebel group. Tell me more about them.
They seem to be simple deserters, tired of fighting and dying for either the Empress or the Grand Duke. Now they want the Dales for their own. Worse, they're more organized than we anticipated. Be wary.
Yeah, and look, don't tell anyone else I have a heart, okay? I mean, for fuck's sake, like, my love life has just been a shit show. And I think I sort of just, like, latch on to video game characters. Well, a lot of people do. Because, like, if you've seen the amount of people who, like, legitimately love Solus no matter what he has done, I get it. I get it. Josephine is like my one and only. I would like if that woman was real, I would my wife.
What else can you tell me?
Scouts have sighted Dalish elves. There must be a clan camped somewhere on the plains.
That will be all. Thank you.
With the rifts and the undead, the Orlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts. We have to stabilize the region, allowing the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, Your Worship.
Thank you.
You'll need it.
Like, yeah, like, I don't want to be like every other dude who said like most or all of their ex-girlfriends were crazy. My two of mine were. One of them threatened to kill themselves if I didn't get them pregnant. We were both 13 at the time. Let's just keep it real. No, that's not gonna happen. I don't need children at 13. I'm not gonna father children at 13. Right. Oh no. Oh no. It's like, no, that's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. No. And then I just sort of never heard from her again. I know she didn't, like, cause we had a mutual friend. And she's like, nah, she's like alive. Don't worry. And I'm like, okay, good, cause I could not have that on my conscience. I couldn't. But I'm not gonna like ruin my fucking life to keep you from killing yourself. Matter of fact, she's the only girlfriend I had that didn't cheat on me. The next one, she did, and I broke up with her, and that was
Word
that.
for you.
Uh-oh. Did I fuck up the mic? I don't think so. Sorry if that hurt your ears. Report, soldier.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Hollow. I don't want to kill the Hollow. They're majestic. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, cause I want to get a doctorate, man. And I can't do that with a kid. Well, I could, it would be significantly harder. And I'm also broke. Alright, let's go back. Yeah. One of them cheated on me and threatened to call the police if I ever contacted her again. And I'm like, what? Okay. And the most recent one, which was like 2 years ago. I know, right? Yeah, she cheated. The entire time, by the way. The entire time. And then threatened to call the police. Right. And then threatened to call the police if I didn't stop contacting her. Now, let me provide the caveat that was after she decided to stop cheating on her fiance with me. Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand. Because I understand why she was cheating on her fiance. Like, I don't justify cheating at all. Except for when your boyfriend is abusive and beating you. That's the only time I justify it. But I kept telling her, like you should like leave him. Like, I don't care if it was leave him and come to me. I don't care. Just make sure you don't die. Please. But, now she has, like, I don't know how old that kid is now, but he's only, yeah, full caveat. Yeah, she should have just left. But, like, exactly, get her mind right. But, like, I kept, like, trying to push her to leave him. I don't care what she does after that. Just don't go back to the guy. But then she married him. Well, she got pregnant first, but she was already planning to marry him. And then, yeah, I bet she... No, she's actually older than me. She was in one of those weird positions where she was one of the, like... She was a... I don't know if she was held back. I can't possibly see why she would be held back. Because she was one of the smarter kids in my... Like, the real smart kids in my grade. But she said it was... in her 20s. Yeah, she is. Let's see, she was always a year older than me, and I was the top half of my class. So she would be 20, going on 21 right about now. And I only remember this because I remember her birthday, because it was close to mine. Yeah, I'm only 19, but yeah. But she married the guy and has a child who's like several months old. I mean, hey. And it's like, I don't want kids until I'm like 25 to 30. What, did you think I was older? Oh, there's the Celtics now.
Where's my hammer?
Oh, I have nothing to sell. It ain't nothing to sneeze at. What the hell do I have that I need to... Oh. Amulet enhanced map. Jesus Christ. I don't know what I downloaded to make everything so much more, like, cost-worthy. Well, at least I thought you was in your 20s. Yeah, almost. A lot of people think I'm older than I look. At one point, somebody mistook me for a 35-year-old with a 10-year-old son. But we're not gonna, that's a story for another day. Oh my god. And I gotta say though, the last, girlfriend, the most recent one, that's the one that hit me hard. I'm sorry. Like, we were dating for almost 3 years. You don't look that up. I think that. My mother and grandmother think that. But other people just assume. And I don't know. I don't know. Like the parents of my last girlfriend thought I was like 20. Like 25 or something. And the weird part about it is that they were still like willing to let her date me, which is not a good look. And boy, was she a train wreck. Because she cheated on me too. You may be mature for your age. I am told that quite a bit. But she cheated on me too. Shacked up with a drug addict. She didn't do drugs, she just smoked weed. And I told, like, because she was the longest I had a girlfriend. So I knew everyone she interacted with. Sort like, you know, how you sort of know people just because you have seen them and like met them several times. Or only elf train, okay. But you don't really know them. So I'm like, from the impression that I got of this dude, right? I'm like, I told her, and I'm gonna use a real name because it doesn't matter. I told her, Talon, he's gonna fuck you, and he's gonna dump you, and that's what he did 2 weeks later. And then she came flirting with me for like 3 weeks more, and like, I'm a hopeless romantic. I just want to be loved. So I sort of fell into it. And she did that. Then she stopped talking to me. she was 2 years younger than me too, so let's keep that in mind. I was under the impression she was a year younger than me for quite some time, and by the time I found out, I was invested. So I was just like, like the time between me being 18 and her turning to the legal age of consent would have been, you know, it would have been a close enough time where no illegal overlaps would have happened, because I made sure, because I don't want to be shot. But still, she, after the drug addict, she flirted with me 3 weeks, fucked off for a while, got hooked up with and engaged herself to somebody who did the exact same thing to her as she did to me. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? I hope you never get to where someone hurts you, and chances are you point. I'm kind of already there, if we're being 100% honest. Mages wear light armor, right? Yeah. I'm kind of already there, to be honest. But I keep trying, because, like, essence of perfection. I keep trying because, for, like, I always think in the back of my mind, God damn it, it worked for at least 3 years. I can find somebody who it will work forever with. But I also suffer from clinical depression, so it didn't really help that much that it was how it went so bad, because she just got all her friends to turn on me. Well, stop having a steady relationship and just date till you find that one. You say date till I find that one, like I have that option. Oh God. I'm an ugly ass, and then I shit you not, every girl I find myself interested in is either dating someone, or even no, I'm ugly as fuck, but every girl I find myself interested in is either one of like 3 things: younger than I thought they were, so that's a big ass no-no. like big ass, I'm not about to get myself in trouble with that jailbait. Younger than I thought they were, dating someone, or they have children / like baby drama. And again, I don't want kids right now, and I hate and like kids at the same time. It's weird. So I know that if I date somebody with children, I'm gonna get invested. And I don't want to be invested in something that I can't support, because I can't pay for children or help, and I would feel the need to help. So, you know, I'm sort of just stuck in a loop, and I don't know what to do. Tried dating sites. Tinder's no help, and like Bumble's also no help. What do I want to do? Attack. Oh, this is just 94. I can give this to somebody else after I'm done with Solus, because fuck Solus. Oh, inventory's full. Fun! Close. Back. Yes. Yeah, I know I'm still young. I'm sure something will work in my favor. Or should I say I hope? I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything. What is this? Come on. Yeah, it's easier to find people. Here's hoping. Solus, that just looks absolutely disgusting. What the fuck, man? Apprentice coat. Oh, wait till you get my age. See, I constantly wonder if I'll ever get there, because I'm afraid I'll either be shot to death for some reason, or that something will happen with my hydrocephalus. I have hydrocephalus, by the way, and it's not a constant threat on my life, let's keep it real, but I tend to worry a lot, and I always worry that something will happen with it. Yeah, I know. What was I doing? Oh, I should probably sell one of those mage armors. Nope. So, wait, excuse me? Yes! Can I, wait, but can I wear it, like, now? Inventory is full. What is cute? I don't get what you're calling cute. Healing elemental blade. Apprentice mail arms. Let's sell the pommels. Enchanter mail lit. No. Let's sell both the pommels. Oh, the outfit. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Where did it go, though? Armor. I want to wear it now, though. I can't, like... It's a dress. It's not armor, for fuck's sake. Alright. What was I gonna... Oh, I was making room for the staff. Alright, now we can do this. I hope. Archon staff. Staff of corruption. Oh, that's the same. I might just give this to Dorian afterwards. Wait, what happened? Oh, that's dumb. Alright, let's go Walking Fortress then. Obsidian cold damage. I don't want cold damage. Alright, electrical damage. There you go. Oh, no. No, go back. Velveteen. Armor penetration. Most definitely, sir. And critical. There you go. Too bad you can't have costumes on top of the arm. True. Yeah, that's true. I know in some games they allow, like, there are features where it lets you alter the look of what things look like to look like other pieces of armor. Like, shit, what game was that? I forget what I'm drawing a blank on what game that is because I play it a lot, but it's like out of my head now. I wish Dragon Age had it, but I also modded it. Oh, perhaps. But I modded it a little bit. Hence the lightly modded playthrough. And I wanted to try to get like better formal wear and like the community calls it the PJs. Because it's assumed to be whatever your character sleeps in. You know, what they walk around in Skyhold in. And I wanted to get better versions of that. Wait, can I wear it now? Nope, it's just later. And it just pisses me off that because modding this game is very hard. It's way too hard than it ought to be. Let's check the quarters to see if it's in there now. I hope so, for God's sakes. Oh, you didn't do the naughty mods. I did for Skyrim. Only because I think really because I don't do games for that. Like, most of the mods I download in general, it's to like help make my character or the world look better. And if I think my female orc is gonna look better with like as a taller body, but like slightly more shapely of a form to not look like a fucking rectangle. I don't want to take the chance of her looking like a rectangle. Okay, so I can't put what. So wait, why did I? So maybe will I be able to wear it during? That's strange. Okay. So yeah, and like even if I planned on doing it for Inquisition, which I don't know how Twitch's rules on that. Like I know you can't just like openly show like tits and porn, but like if it's in a game, I think it might be a. Yeah, I am a big fan of single player games. Mainly because while I have friends, they are unreliable when it comes to playing video games with them. Ugh, God, the allergies are kicking it. Alright, what was I about to do? Oh, I gave Solus all the shit he needs. So let's go back to the Exalted Plains so we can appease his fucking sensibilities. Okay, no. Shit. Alright. It has it in 30 minutes, so at 6 o'clock. Cool. Yeah. None of my friends are reliable to play video games with, so I just kind of don't. Alright, now. Cassandra. Sarah. Solus. Confirm. Finally. But yeah. And low-key, I've also been using this game for screenshots. Because, like, as I said once before, I write, and so I want to visualize said character, so I wrote an original Kunari character, and I got it for this look, and I like it so much. Oof. Ugh. Oh God. What is God's name is the temperature like? It's 70 degrees and it's burning up in here. No. Okay. Shit. There is a large possibility some of my friends will see this, but you know what? Screw it. I roleplay a lot, and I like making characters that, like, firstly, it helps me with my, it helps me improve my writing. First and foremost, it helps me improve my writing. And I also like to roleplay, which also helps me improve my writing. So I make characters for a specific, like say, mood that I'm in. Like if I want high fantasy, I'll like go to my Dragon Age character. If I want a lower fantasy, then The Witcher.
Nothing to report, sir.
You know, stuff like that. Alright, come on, Solus. Let's show... I forgot you were bald just that quick. Oh my god. Hey, look, it's the Freeman. Deceive the
Them up the ramparts! Gordian, commanding!
Oh, the game's just...
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
Alright, I can't do that. So when you're on Sorcerer, you will play as you play the game. Usually I play Sorcerer with friends, so not as much. Now my friend's computer recently just like had a heart attack and died, so I won't be playing with him until he can get a new computer. But I usually just like, so when it comes to that, not really. It's like straight up like a roleplay site that I go to. Which is actually where I thought you might have come from, because a lot of people who view my stream tend to come from there. Oh! Where is this? The undead on the right. Is this Soulless? Yep. Oh shit. Have I talked to Vivian? I don't think I talked to Vivian at all. I know I've talked to her since I got in the Skyhold, but... okay. And then I can collect her books for her. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Just standing there in the middle of a tree. Oh, I'm dead, that's right. This. Okay. Am I going the correct way? Kinda. Is he just not gonna fight? Okay. I'll do it for you then. There you go. All better now. Just paralyzed in fear. It's, oh. Come on. Stop backing up. Oh, wait, Michael Jackson.
I must tend to our fallen.
What's going on? Who are you? Yeah, what's your name?
Are you Imperial Army?
Yes, your worship. I fight on the side of Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, rightful Emperor of Olay.
Has the fighting stopped? The fighting has stopped. I think they're at a stalemate, right?
The peace talks in Halam Sharal mean an end to hostilities, don't they?
We're no longer fighting each other, but the demons, the dead. It was easier when we fought just men. You can win against men.
This is true.
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those free men showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the free men are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
Alright, well thank you for that information, sir. I'll see you later.
I should be going.
Alright. I got the quest set for Solus. Origin has been bugging me that it's going to update, so I'm pretty sure that's going to tell the game to just go away. So I thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. I love talking to you guys and, you know, having fun along the way with this game. So thank you. Drop me a follow. Don't forget, if you like to see if you like what I'm doing, drop me a follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is of the same name. So, or even if, shameless plug, but I'm a broke college student, donate to my Patreon. And I hope all of you are having a good day. See you later.